Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hey, good morning. Yes, let's see here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Good morning, River. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Gauranga, Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Gadadhar, Shri Vasadi, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hail my Lord Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Wow. What a friend this name is, huh? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The all-in-one solution to everything. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare.
Maharaj, I'm not happy about the devotees talking in a different language.
Don't worry, just keep chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Don't let anything spoil your bliss, man. It ain't worth it. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Just keep Krishna happy. That's all he wants. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Oh my Lord. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Recents. Back. Accessibility. Home. Head.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Vidatta Madhava by Rupa Goswami. May the pastimes of Sri Krishna reduce the miseries existing in the material world. The pastimes of Sri Krishna reduce the miseries existing in the material world. Man, that's heavy. Hear that, Tom? That's really heavy. May the pastimes of Krishna reduce the miseries in this material world. Think about that. Meditate on that. His greatest one is chanting the holy name. Do you know? May the past, it's a certainty. May the, yeah, they will. The pastimes will. See, chanting starts with chanting. That's why, every day I go out. If I wasn't chanting, people, then I start chanting, and a lot of people, not everybody, because it's like, do another path, So the pastimes, just hearing the name, this is called Bhagavatam. It says, even by unconsciously chanting the holy name, unconscious is this, you go on Sankirtan, and, you hear the name, it's like an echo. Even though whether it doesn't matter. See, reducing the miseries. People don't been dumbed down so much. This is like a Band-Aid. See, meeting the devotees. About the pastime. Devotees talking about him is a pastime. Feel the shelter of the Lord. You feel, especially in chanting, amazing how it evolves. You just notice, like chanting now, it's like Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. I know what you mean, getting to your shelter, Lord. Yeah, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, and you feel simultaneously, is the sound disappearing for everybody else? Let me know if it might be just Tom. Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Maharaj, it is disappearing. Sorry, Maharaj, it is disappearing, okay. But it comes back. It comes back, and then it goes off, and then it comes back.
All right. Okay, we'll just go on to the cell phone here. So it may go off a little bit here for a minute. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh. There you go. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I'll just switch it to the cell phone and get better reception now. It's early in the morning. It's late in the morning. Okay, we'll take care of this. We've got it handled here. We got the technology. There we go. Should get better now. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay, is it any better now? Anybody there? Let me reload.
It is better now. Oh, Maharaj is gone.
There we go. Okay, I think we're back now. It should be good. So isn't that a great, even the introduction is great. It's it made the past, this is from realization. Yeah. Yeah, just by, the more effective the chanting gets, the more you just, it's like you're chanting Krishna's name and you feel, you get so purified that it's like you understand what union means, really. It's like this yoga maya becomes like, wow, man, this is how it works, man. Simultaneously, as a devotee of that transcendental Lord, you're happy and the Lord is happy. You're happy to be together. Okay? That's the secret. And that comes naturally. That comes by being around devotees who are like that. No other way. You can't get that. Your heart has to be purified by that kind of association. Gold create, the idea, the golden goose creates gold. Okay. So the golden goose is golden, actually, it has to be. So gold comes from the golden goose. So the bona fide associate of the Lord is like that. They just create gold, create the same from that. Nobody else can do that because they're not there. That's why, it's kind of ludicrous to think that person represents Radha and Krishna Vrindavan if they're not there in that consciousness. Yeah. So, yeah. So it's like that. Yeah. So may the pastimes of Sri Krishna reduce the miseries of the material world. Yeah. And nullify all unwanted desires. See, the Lord is not waiting for you to be at anartha-nivritti, actually. This is the mercy. This is a secret. This is a secret of bhakti. This is the secret of Lord Chaitanya's mission. This is a secret of distributing this ecstatic love of God to the unqualified. See, it's like that, the esoteric meaning of Jesus Christ, the Christ being born in a barn with a bunch of animals in a low-class place. That's us. We're the barn with all the animal and the beasts and the passions and all that. And we only get it because you come in the line. This is what Vaishnavas need to know and learn. See? Otherwise, they'll miss this boat. If they don't understand, they'll have to wait for another cycle. Okay? We're telling people where the pot of gold is, and conclusively. You could see the Lord came here to give this ecstatic love of God to the undeserving. Okay? And all it is you just accept the association, accept the gift. The association is the gift. The devotee is the gift. Even Jesus said, if you knew the gift that God is giving, that was him. Faith in the devotee. That's why those who are effective stage here, they glorify their guru, man. They love it. They say, my God, what a gift. Oh, the gift. That's the gift in itself, is to relish the gift. Isn't it? Don't you like relishing gift? How would you like to relish a gift every day and not have to wait 1 year for Christmas, for the birth of Christ? Okay? The guru is like that. You'll see as you advance. I'm not lying. Maya is always lying, always trying to cover things. And we're always trying to uncover it, right? It's a pastime of the Lord. He's always trying to cover his tracks through the Maya, and we're always uncovering his tracks. So why? So people can also find their way back to the same consciousness. You don't have to go to a place, just be in that consciousness where you open your mouth. This is what Jesus said. Jesus, hey, man, the Lord is looking for worship in spirit and truth. You can erect a tent anywhere you want. Wherever worship is, wherever you are, that's the worship is going on. Wherever you open your mouth, that's where the Holy Spirit is. Okay? Worship in spirit and truth, man. Truth is just open your mouth. Maya is everybody's looking at the Maya, looking at Maya. People are talking about Maya, and you open your mouth, and the truth comes out and busts all the Maya. Makes people happy. They don't even know why for a while. Just, those only. I even have people tell me every day. I walk by them now. They're already doing like they used to do when I was in the other parts of the world. Same thing. After a few passes, they go. The ones who are real receptive, they say, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. They chant and dance and all this. And they say, oh, you're making everybody here happy. We're seeing. It's inspiring. Krishna. It's Krishna inside there saying, yeah, okay, we'll keep up with this program. That's great. I don't like, it's not a very nice experience to walk down the street, and you'll know because when you get this potency, you walk down the street and you keep your mouth shut, and you feel like you don't exist. In a sense, you don't for them because, the only way real existence will happen is if you open your mouth, Krishna Hare. Now there's some substance of existence. Otherwise, this is not really, it's like this Maya is non-existent. It's an illusion. It exists for a time and people are wrapped up in it and they die and they come back again and again. It's just, yeah. Okay, let's see. And nullify all unwanted desires. Isn't that it? So the Lord wants to very quickly give you Bhakti Lata Bees. Just like, we're going by the book. The book wasn't clear, the real path. Prabhupada brought things to a certain extent, and we're here to make it more clear what the book is actually teaching. Chaitanya Charitamrita talks about Bhakti Lata Bees. You get that from the Guru so that you can chant forever, like that verse. Prabhupada said, if you don't have a bona fide guru, you cannot chant forever. But he couldn't finish the word. A lot of people left. They're not chanting. A lot of people are in the movement. They just go for prasadam every Sunday. It's like a church. Sometimes, people go to church. They're good to eat the prasad. Look at that. Namahata, they just go, they just go because it's a social gathering now, more or less. And also pious, yes, you see, I'm doing my duty. I'm coming to see God. I mean, they're not necessarily like feeling it. Like, hey, man, Namahata, I've been waiting all week for this. Matter of fact, I can't just live on once a week. I have to have this every day. Multiple times I have to have some sangha with the Lord and the devotees. See, this is how it evolves. And this comes, we just got to get that Bhakti Lata Bees before we're qualified. See, that's what people get here. And we're following the way that Lord Chaitanya distributed this. We're authorized because, the bottom line is nobody would be here every day like they are. They wouldn't be chanting forever like they are and really tasting this association of Lord Chaitanya's Leela and names. We're not, you see any ceremony? Are we dependent on any props? Do you see any ceremonies here? You see any conchs? You see the internal work? We have all of that, but it's all internal. You blow in the nose, the conchs, the eyes, the water being offered to the Lord, the passionate heart. I mean, we got all of that, but on an internal basis, which the Lord really, he said, oh boy, this is the best worship. That's why I came here, is to give this kind of gift. And that's why we revive. This is revival time, man. We're reviving this kind of worship, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, that's so great. You make everyone happy, smiling. And you could too. You get out there with your little microphones there. Do your little cheerleading thing out there on over there and where all the are. See what happens. If you're going to be thrown in jail, you might as well do it on Sankirtan. It's a worthy thing to put in jail for. The pastimes of the personality of Godhead are like Sukarni, a blend of yogurt and sugar candy. They overpower the pride of even the nectar produced on the moon. Yeah. Nothing like it, the pastimes of the Lord, or even his name. Overpower any kind of nectar that you taste in this world. In the moon, there's this, I guess, if you study the Vedas, that talks about there's a nectar on the moon that makes everybody kind of intoxicated and nice, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember. It's something like it tastes really great and it's very heavenly. See? And that's what everything is about, nectar in this world. It's all about taste, man. People are tasting the Maya, see? And becoming dumbed down and weak and cripple-minded, cripple-bodied, crippled, and then they die in that illusion. You think that we're meant to be like that? No, we're meant to be reconnected with the spiritual potency, my friends. And this is what we're doing here. That's why people get strong here, because every day I get strong too. You get strong, I get strong. See, spiritually, our spirit becomes more inflamed here. That's who we are, isn't it? Isn't it nice to know more and more who would ever give that up? Especially, see, once you get a really deep taste and you're a fruit on the tree of devotion, you don't fall off and dry up. You ever see fruits, they fall off the tree and they go dry up. See? And Maya comes over and eats it up. We've had a few of those already. See? Yeah, don't worry about it. Just listen here, everybody. Don't worry about the comments so much, All right, where is this here? Yes. They overpower the pride of the moon, for they distribute the sweet fragrance of the concentrated loving affairs of Radharani and the gopis. Oops. Yeah, see? Loving affairs of Radharani and gopis. You notice they left something out, didn't he? Who they're having an affair with. But he didn't really. See, it's a loving affair. It's like hint, hint, hint. Who they having that affair with, man? Krishna. See, the love of Krishna, the concentrated loving affairs of Radharani and the gopis with Krishna. That's what you get chanting Maha Mantra, man. You start to see the loving affairs of Radha and Krishna going on in your own heart. And there's nothing like it. It overpowers the nectar of the moon and reduces the miseries of the material world. Man, what more do you want than that? That's everything. Fools. Everything, man. You move through this world, tasting the nectar of the loving affairs of concentrated. Oh, yes. Full strength, man. Very intoxicating. 100 proof. Move about the world. Yeah, chanting Hare Krishna, man. Talking about Krishna. Sadhu Sangha. Look at the real family. This is a real family here. Don't ever leave it. Come on, man. If you leave it, you go into the family of Maya. That's exactly what happens. There's nowhere out there. Everywhere is proved to me. They say, I'm going to a higher associate, better family. They do, and they say they become contorted and twisted and cripple-minded again. I said, well, you didn't prove it to me. You didn't prove it. You found something better. I think you've been illusioned. May the Supreme Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Sachi Devi, be transcendently situated in the innermost core of your heart. See, he's transcendently situated in there, but nobody knows. He's just sitting there waiting for us to figure it out. That's why you need the external manifestation of a person who's figured it out. He's sitting there waiting. He's transcendently situated, but it's nice to have his devotee aware of that so the devotee can be happy. Otherwise, not happy. When this Maya, all it does is cover it up. People going around doing activities that cover up this realization. Life after life after life after life just covers up the transcendental situation of the Lord. That's the real situation. That's the truth, man. That's why the truth will set you free, man. You come and you listen here. You realize, oh, the Lord is in there. Let me uncover it. How do I do that? It's a good question. Glad you asked. Come here every day. I'll remind you of the truth. You remind us. We'll chant Hare Krishna here together. They become awakened. Get the Bhakti Lata Beej, man. Get the taste for worshiping Krishna. Taste to read. Taste to chant, man. And uncover that treasure more and more and more. So, whoa, yeah, I really get it, man. You're transcendentally situated in my heart. Whoa. Thank you for that revelation, Lord. Thank you, Guru Dev. Thank you, Vaishnavas. Teamwork. Okay. Then you have access to a friend that will never leave you. You have a beloved that will never leave you. Everything else leaves you in this world. All the material wells and all of that. Okay? But the Lord will never leave you. And your real friends, when they become real friends, see, real friends. You ever have friends that betrayed you before? You ever felt that? That's in the world, man. They all betray you. Even your family. Here, your family will betray you. Your children will betray you. Your grandkids will betray you. They all do. They can't help it. You're nothing to them, just like the super soul is nothing to anybody in the world. They're unconscious. So you become on that relationship with that transcendental Lord, deeply situated in the core, deepest core of your heart. See, that's your treasure. But it's not the treasure of everybody. They don't know. It's all covered over. So that's preaching, man. See, that's sadhu sangha. That's real knowledge. Isn't that real knowledge? To tell point, hey, man, that treasure is in the core of your heart. And you can uncover it in sadhu sangha. You come and associate with devotees deeper in that. And remind each other about that transcendentally situated Lord. Make him happy. Make him, her happy. Radha and Krishna, they're both there. Participate in the rasa dance. That's what you come here. You start to get purified to the point you're participating in a rasa dance. You start to see when you chant Hare Krishna, there's a rasa dance going on between Radha and Krishna your heart. If that's, I mean, if you're in Manjari Bhav, if you're in that kind of thing. He descended in this age of resplendent with the radiance of molten gold. He descended. See, molten gold. You ever see if you were to smelt gold, you put it in the fire, see, fire it up, and then it starts to melt. See, that molten gold, that's that love, man, molten gold. That was Lord Chaitanya. You would see him melting. He was a melter, man. That's the devotees in ecstatic love. They're molten gold, molting. See, it's not solid anymore. It's like flowing, and it's golden. It's beautiful. It's pure. I was telling Tom yesterday, He said, "Oh, he's feeling, I'm feeling, yeah." I said, "Well, the feelings, they're in progress and they become more and more golden. Okay? And when those feelings make you totally happier than anything else, then there you go. If they're still, these are feelings of Krishna, well, you're in progress. Don't worry. They'll become more golden and make you totally happy. No edge, no material Ross mixed in. That's like you have gold and then there's alloys running through and kind of not make it, it becomes more and more golden. Yeah. Yeah. His causeless mercy. Oh, see, he has descended in this age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no other incarnation has ever offered before, the most elevated mellow of devotional service. See, the mellow of conjugal love. He descended personally. He is Radha and Krishna personified. But you know what he wanted to show? He wanted to show how you can get it now. By example. Actually, he descended also in Madhavinda Puri. He descended on this devotee. It's like the Holy Spirit descended on Krishna, on Jesus. He descended on Madhavinda Puri. Radha and Krishna descended into the heart of Madhavinda Puri. See? To offer the elevated mellow of pure devotional service, conjugal love. See, that was Madhavinda Puri, who passed it on to Ishwara Puri and others. Whoever was a sincere disciple, they also got it. They went through the purification, whatever that was, and they got it. And then they passed it on to whoever. One was Lord Chaitanya, who passed it on to so many. He just went out and distributed it. He just went out in Sankirtan, basically, and said, hey, actually, I'm the Supreme Lord, and I'm initiating the Harinam Sankirtan movement to the world. Okay? Here, just go out and chant the holy names. Okay? And by people will get purified, because otherwise they're not getting purified, man. Even if you hear the holy name now, in another life you pick it up more, you come deeper. Wonderful. Otherwise, nobody's getting really pure. Very slow. Whatever path they're on, it's very slow. This is quick. That's why it's quick. You meet even Vaidhi Bhaktas, you can meet these gurus. They could be hypocrites, liars, and everything. You're still speeding along the path in comparison, because you got contact with Krishna, even though if it's a bit twisted. You notice in Vrindavan, there was Kalya was in the river there, and by Krishna came and got him out. Just like now, don't we get Kalya out? You guys have come. You're a little bit contaminated by being around all that, what's going on in all these Vaishnava religions. And I say religion. Okay? And so we get Kalyas out and all of that darkness out. Yeah. Okay, River, are you ready to read? Oh, Tom, are you ready to read? Oh, yes. Get your Bhagavatam out. Srimad Bhagavatam. Actually, you know what? Get Chaitanya Charitamrita. I'll find you a verse.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yeah, chapter 4
Hare
of
Krishna.
the Adi Lila, chapter 4. And go to verse
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
chapter 15. Verse 15. Start there.
Jai Shri Karaidas. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes. Wow. For my obeisances, to the source of all sources and everyone who is connected by Krishna. Hare Krishna, Radhe Krishna. Hare Krishna. Whoa. Thus, text 14. Thus, the killing of the demons is but secondary work. Thus, the killings of the demons is but secondary work. I shall now speak of the main reason for the Lord's incarnation. I shall now speak of the main reason for the Lord's incarnation. The
Read the
Lord,
next one. Yeah.
the Lord's desire to appear was born from two reasons. The Lord wanted to taste the sweet essence of the mellows of love of God. And he wanted to propagate devotional service in the world on the platform of spontaneous attraction. Thus, he is known as the supremely jubilant.
Isn't it nice? There's only two reasons. See, the Lord, isn't that very simple? He wanted to taste these mellows of love of God, these devotional mellows, and at the same time distribute them to the world. See, by doing that, he accomplished everything. That's why you see, devotees, they don't understand that the whole point of worshiping Lord Chaitanya and Radha and Krishna is to receive that gift that was given 550 years ago. You think the gift is this Vaidhi Bhakti, these rules and regulation of worship? No, he came at a time like that. They were worshiping Lord Jagannath like that, but their hearts were hard as rocks, just like when Jesus was here with the Pharisees. He came to distribute spontaneous devotional service. So that's where we're at now. This is why Prabhupada told me, this has your full approval, what you're doing. Distribute this now. See, killing of the demons was an incidental activity. The demons are those who are non-devotees in a sense. You got none of this devotion. You're against it. You're not favorable to it. That's why you see anybody, people come that have no connection with this in this life even, and they just favorable. They just accept the gift. Like Amy, she says, there's nothing to do with Krishna or anywhere on Facebook, and she's just accepting the gift. That's how it is. And that she's getting more just because she's accepting the gift, and that's why the Lord came here to give it to the lowest people or anybody who will accept sannyasi or low class sudra. Who will accept the gift? Because it's really real. This is authorized. This is the message of the Lord. Just accept the gift when it's being given. Okay? So this is where Vaishnava is going, is to accept the gift. It's here again. It's revived. See, revived. It's a revival. Yeah. So read that verse again. It's so good. And I'll stop you somewhere. So be prepared. Expect delays.
Thus the killing of the demons is but secondary work. I shall now speak of the main reason for the Lord's incarnation.
Yeah, and you see how the demons are killed even here. We're showing. If you see what's going on here, you can see what was going on there. Killing of the demons are those inside. You notice there have been demons. You can go and look at the progress. You have videos. You didn't have this technology before. Here you have a record, man. We've tracked and traced everything. You can go and look at the devotees, demons that were being killed and being slayed. And even now, simply by receiving the gift of this Bhakti Lata Bij from their guru. This is the book, man. This is the book in practice. This is the living book here, man. This is the process here. Okay? The demons inside are being killed. See, a lot of people are just not mature enough. They don't know they're carrying these little demons with them in religion, in Vaishnava religion. And how do you know they're carrying them? Because of their attitude. They don't accept the gift and they don't like what's going on here. Just like Jarasandha. Look at Jarasandha. He didn't accept the gift. The Lord came from Vrindavan. Ecstatic Krishna from Vrindavan with his cowherd friends. His father even came. And they rejected. Comes Jarasandha. See, didn't accept the gift. But those who did, look at, he came to Mathura. Look at that hunchback lady. She straightened right up. See, everybody advanced to the level of spontaneous attraction to the Lord because the Lord came and they accepted the gift of his association. They served him. They gave service, according to their ability, just like here. Sometimes it's just a welcoming word. Oh, Krishna, you're so nice. It's so nice to have your association. Okay. See, go ahead, read on.
The Lord's desire to appear was born from two reasons. The Lord wanted to taste the sweet essence of the mellows of love of God.
See, and if you taste these mellows genuinely, this is why this is the real association people should be looking for. Okay? If you're really tasting the sweet essence of the mellows, the last part of the verse, read the last sentence in the verse there. Thus, starting with thus.
Thus he is known as the supremely jubilant, as the most merciful of all.
There you go. That's the real guru, my friends, in this line. You're going to see a devotee that's more jubilant than anybody out there, any guru, any path. You're going to see something special, something unusual, uncommon. Jubilation, happiness, an ecstasy. If they're doing this like the Lord did publicly, you're going to see something like that. And the most merciful of all, giving it to anybody and everyone, giving it as a gift. You could be a high-class Brahmin or a low-class Sudra. But the question, the bottom line is, do you accept it? Do you accept the gift? Can you recognize that that devotee, that spiritual master, that associate of Lord Chaitanya is the supremely jubilant one in the line and the most knowledgeable because of it? The essence of knowledge, they know better than anyone else. Everything, the essence of everything they know. Okay? And therefore they can give this mercy. They are authorized to give this mercy to anyone and everyone who will ever accept the gift. Whoever will take to this, so all you have to do, if you come here 30 days and you'll see things that you don't see anywhere. We'll remind you of what's taught in that book. We'll show you right in your face the map to follow if you have faith in Prabhupada's books. That's the best thing that you can get from being a Vaidhi Bhakta for 50 years or 10 years or 1 year or 1 month, is to have faith in that book, because we'll show you the living book here. We'll show you what we do is alive, is life everlasting. You will chant Hare Krishna forever now. It's the time. Unless you're one of these fruits, you get a little sweet and then you drop off the tree and dry up. We want to stop that stuff if we can. Stay on the tree, ripen, and you stay on the tree. Here we're not dropping off, man. No drop-offs. We don't like dropouts. No, don't dry up. So anyway, this is that beautiful verse. You got to see somebody that is empowered to do what Lord Chaitanya did 550 years ago. They can taste the mellows of bhakti. That's what Krishna consciousness is really all about. That's what Krishna consciousness is really all about. That's what chanting Hare Krishna forever is all about. You're tasting these mellows and you want to taste them forever. There's nothing better to do in this world. There's nothing better to experience or taste. No, not even being the president of the United States is a better taste of, ooh, I'm president. Oh, people like me. No, that's nothing in comparison to taste the glories of the spotlessly pure one and to glorify that spotlessly pure one in this life. Not to imitate that. Basically, when you, like a president, you're imitating God. You're like a great king. The great kings, oh, wow, they adore me. Wow, they're just trying to get something from you. That's all they do. It's called motivated worship. Like sometimes they want to do that with Guru. They come here sometimes, or they came to Prabhupada or Bhakti Siddhanta because they want to get something else other than love of Krishna. That's why they taught Vaidhi, because nobody was ready to accept the gift. Okay, next verse. Oh, no. Read the purport, and I'll show you what we're talking about.
Purport. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada. During the period of Lord Chaitanya's appearance, the killing of asuras or non-believers,
yeah, the killing what's what? Go ahead. What else?
Yeah, this is so accurate. It's resonating here.
Great.
This is my situation going on, explained. During the period of Lord Chaitanya's appearance, the killing of asuras or non-believers such as Kamsa and Jarasandha.
See, these demons are inside. This is the thing. People, the pastimes and the stories are like outside, the demon Jarasandha, right? Well, everybody has a little Jarasandha in them too. You know what Jarasandha's quality? You got to look at what are the qualities of Jarasandha. Jarasandha was against ecstatic Krishna from Vrindavan. That's the essence. Is there any of that Jarasandha in anybody out there? That, when you're opposed to the ecstasy of the devotees from Vrindavan. See, and also opposed to their knowledge, opposed to their authority. See, Jarasandha was. He said, "Oh, no, what is this, Krishna? I want to do it." We have that going on in here. You see, there's a little that Jarasandha in certain devotees sometimes. They want to fight with Guru. They want to control the Guru. They want to see. This is the Jarasandha inside. See, so Krishna always wins. That is killed inside by association, by this little fight. Because then in submission, you can receive the gift, right? See, the thing is that's why if you wonder why any of the devotees here are not as ecstatic as some of the other ones, it's because of submission. The others, they're more submissive. The others are still fighting. They have a little Jarasandha, so they want a little fight in them. Right? Isn't that the essence? You want to fight? Oh, go hurry. I think it should be done like this. No, I got the same thing. I'm just like him. I'm better, man. This is a Jarasandha obstacle. See? And he was known as a non-devotee because of that. And that's what you see here. Krishna knows the heart of everybody. See, non-devotee means you don't have the kind of devotion you see the devotees that are more submissive mood naturally. Okay? And you can't artificially do this. You have to just go through the process, man. You have to come here and fight here a little bit and recognize, what am I fighting, man? Look at these other submissive devotees who are getting it. They're submissive to Guru and Krishna, and they just receive the gift. Let me be more like that. What am I fighting for? After a while, you give up the fight. You ever see the white flags of surrender? People fighting. And they finally, they see that it's a losing battle. They finally bring up the white flag. Okay, I surrender. That's what you're going to get here. The ones that have a little Jarasandha in there. You think you know better than Guru. What, you know better? And you don't. Nobody knows better than a person that relishes devotional mellows for a long time. No one, not Acharya Dev. If he doesn't taste what this guy is tasting, this mouth is tasting, he doesn't know not even a fraction of what is known here. And I haven't even seen any symptoms of him tasting this kind of bhakti. Have you? Have you any of those guys? Because if they do, you see a lot of wet eyes, a lot of holy laughter. See, that's the real gift. And even my disciples, many of them have received it nicely. They're over the fighting stage. Is receive. See, this is it. This is real Krishna. You come here, you'll get real. Do you want to get real, or do you want to live in etiquettes and illusions and misrepresentations and speculate? You want to live it? We'll go to ISKCON, man. It's still going on in there. They're all speculating on what Prabhupada's books are all about. We don't speculate here. I'll just tell you what they're about. If you don't like it, well, there's a little Jarasandha, and you're fighting the thing. You think you know better. Nobody knows better than a person relishing devotional mellows. They have the highest revelations of anybody in the universe, higher than the demigods, if they don't relish these kind of mellows you see in this little Sangha here. That's why demigods would come and listen to these things. Because if they're not relishing mellows like that, they're right here listening if they got real intelligence. Just like when Lord Chaitanya was relishing mellows, they came and saw him and begged for the gift of prema. They said, oh, prema is being destroyed. We want it. And they got it. And if these persons don't beg for it, in ISKCON and all the Gaudiya meet, if you don't have this prema, you buy it. The only way to get it is where those who have it, man, those who are tasting these mellows, you see every day. We're not bluffers. We're not no-shows. We're not bullshitters. You see the real deal going on here. It is authorized, not plagiarized. Authorized. Authority is here. We prove it every day. We'll prove it more. We'll make it more clear. This is a court of law, man. You didn't know. We wear many hats here. One is being a lawyer. We lay down the law of Lord Chaitanya. See, I don't need any machine. She doesn't need a machine either. We're just sitting. She just confirms from inside. We don't want to make her explode either, because she's just a little girl, Go ahead, Tom. This is great stuff, man.
Okay, my mic is still on. Yes, okay. Oh my God. Kamsa and Jarasandha was done by Vishnu. So the killing of asuras and non-believers such as Kamsa and Jarasandha was done by Vishnu, who was within the person of Sri Krishna.
See, that was back then, but now it's different. See, because of the Lord Chaitanya killed them, now he kills the Jarasandha in people. Krishna does it. Krishna does it, or Lord Chaitanya does it by relishing mellows, tasting this bhakti. Wow. The demons inside people are being killed. We don't have to just kill them physically. No. And then they get liberation in the Brahman. No. Here it's another thing. No killing bodies here. We kill the material body, the material consciousness. See, the material consciousness is, the body and the material consciousness, the material consciousness is one with the body. See, so we kill the material consciousness, the material identification by showing the truth will set you free. I always remember that with Jesus. The truth will set you free. All we are about is truth, and this truth kills the material consciousness. So there's no need to kill the body. You just kill the material consciousness. All of a sudden, you separate. You cause a division. See, you slice off that material identification. And they just let the body drops. And now your spiritual body is alive and enlivening. And this is the food for it. Yeah. See, so yeah, that's how it works now. This is Lord Chaitanya. Because so many demons here. There's a lot of demons in everybody. These are the demons, the imitators and all that, it's all it's the demoniac energies. So by receiving the gift, even fighting for a while, it's part of the pastime. It causes a war. This is why. What do you think? Jesus' preaching is so significant. I'm just always amazed more and more. He said, "Don't think I came here to create peace. I came to create division. See, divide the brother against brother, friend against friend. See, because a lot of those who are ready to be delivered, they have to be divided from the material energy and the materialists. See, it's very similar. See, this is why people think, oh, look what they're doing here. They're causing division. See, the what do they call Black Lives Matter and Antifas and all of this stuff and critical race theories and all. What is all that? That's all the Lord's Maya. That's all imitation of what he does spiritually. So we do the same thing. We're doing it. We're just doing what Maya does, but this here has a better result. That makes you more bodily identified, right? Ooh, I'm black and I'm beautiful. And you're white, and you're a white supremacist. I hate you. See? Come on, man. You think that's an upgrade? That's a downgrade. You come here, we'll divide you, and you'll be thinking, I'm not this body. I'm a spirit soul. I'm related to the Supreme Soul. And people say, come on, you're supposed to identify with your body and all that. I said, no, I'm free. I'm set free. My guru came and set me free, man. He speaks words of truth. He chants Hare Krishna in ecstasy. I'm starting to do that too. I want to chant forever. That's the highest goal. That's where it is. That's the truth, man. I'm in truth now. I don't want to be in lies. You go learn your critical race theory and more identify with your body and go to hell if you want, but I'm going to spiritual world. I'm on my way. I'm listening to the division my guru causes me, man, divides me from the material consciousness so I can be more spiritually enlivened. I like this life, man. This is nectar. This insults the nectar caused by those who are drinking it on the moon there. Much better. The tiny space of the heart, sacred space within the tiny space and all that. Yeah, well, we make that tiny space very large.
Yes.
We enlarge the hearts here. We enlarge that space so it's not just a tiny little space that only you can see. We want to make sure a lot of people can see this tiny space. You know, no Tiny Tims here. See, our cheerleader's on. She's on board, man. She's got, just visualize her with her pom-poms and her little blue skirt on, jumping around with the go, Gora Hari Das, go, Gora Hari Das. Thank you, encouraging, man. I'll go more, man. Thank you. I needed cheerleaders out there, man. Go ahead there, Tom. Read some more, man. I got my cheerleaders coming.
Can I look to her comments, because I really like it. So you said
he's
don't look at the
encouraged
comments,
too.
but I want to look at her comments.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, later. First, the
No,
text.
read it. I'll read it to you. Yes, I love what you just said! Exclamation mark.
Okay, I get it from you. The comments. Okay. Hare Krishna. Oh, I really want to express now that all those
Go ahead.
burdens from this chest that are keeping down that that transcendental me, keeping it hidden, it all those burdens, it feels like they have to go out of that, from that chest, and the chest can be opened, and all those burdens, they all those demons, all those inner obstacles, they were so heavy, but now the chest can be open. Yes, that's what I want.
Great. That's good, man. Get those little guys out of there, man.
Yeah, that they were suppressing.
Yeah.
To become open, to become alive.
Yeah, they push down. They push you down. Yeah, this pushes up.
Okay, yes. We are a team.
Yeah, exactly.
Such apparent killing by Lord Krishna took place as a matter of course and was an incidental activity for him. Such apparent killing by Lord Krishna took place as a matter of course and was an incidental activity for him.
This is why, Prabhupada said you must have a spiritual master if you want to chant Hare Krishna forever. You won't do it because the incidental activity that happens here by relishing mellows in line with the real book does, and you see here, the incidental activity goes on of getting this stuff out of you, exercising the crap, the demons that are inside. And if you don't have this situation, it doesn't happen, man. You'll just die a Vaidhi Bhakti or a religionist or, hypocrite, whatever, or whatever you are. You'll just die, and then you make very, slower progress, and you got to do it again and all this here. Here it gets out. That's why unless you have this shiksha, this is why the devotees, they didn't get it with Prabhupada. It wasn't enough. He had a big mission, with thousands of disciples and all that stuff, and writing books was his main thing, and establishing Varnashram Dharma and stuff like that. Yeah, what can a 70-year-old man do when he started this actually? How much work could a person do? It was a miracle what he did. Literally, all those books he's translated and everything. Unbelievable. But that's how it is. Just like this is miraculous too, because the same Krishna is working here and now doing the finishing work. So those who are ready, they come here and you get the little demons out of you here and come to the point of just receiving this gift more and more. See, and then that's it. That's a miracle to bring people to deliverance, to soul, and to complete the process. See, it's teamwork. It's like teamwork. Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti Vinod in the line, all the way to Rupa Goswami and all these great devotees, all in the line. We all work together. We're all part of the same team. That's why you're not part of this team of this kind of deliverance. But some people are on different rungs of the mission. But anyway, we got our place. Anybody who figures it out, like what we're doing, is very fortunate. This is like getting a trip to 550 years ago, my friends. You're on the right train, right? Go ahead, Tom. What did you want to say?
Yeah, I remember this sentence that the rejected stones, they become the cornerstones. So people were put it down and rejected, then they can open here, yes, and become team workers, cornerstones.
Yeah, and it starts with the cornerstone is the mature devotee. They're the cornerstone. That's why you never give up worship of Guru. If you got a transcendental guru, that you will know this is how you learn. This is your practice out there. This is your demonstration and showing the world. When you glorify your guru, the tears come to your eyes because you're making Krishna so happy. You're showing the real path by your experience. If you're not worshiping the real guru, the Lord is not his bored. He ain't gonna be crying. Unless they're sentimental tears. Some people sometimes have materially sentimental. Go in the suites. Yeah. Go ahead there, Tom. Read some more.
Yes. Such apparent killing by Lord Sri Krishna took place as a matter of course and was an incidental activity for him. But the real purpose of Lord Krishna's appearance was to stage a dramatic performance of his transcendental pastimes at Vrajabhumi, thus exhibiting.
Yeah, so that was he wanted to stage a transcendental performance in Vrindavan, but that was only for his devotees mainly. It was all locked and sealed up. So his devotee was transcendental, yeah. So the actors and the audience was who? The residents of Vrindavan. And then the Lord disappears, and they thought in this incarnation, for a long time, I have not given this kind of mood of the worship of the Vrijavasis in this world for a long time, 4,320,000,000 years. I have not publicly given this mood. So what can I do? I'll just do this publicly. So he enacted Vrindavan, Dham, see Dham, place, the stage, and with the actors, he enacted that Dham by worshiping like they do here amongst the people. People saw the devotee laughing and crying. They saw him laughing and crying, choking up and everything. Basically showing, hey man, this is how we worship in Vrindavan. It's a very joyful, ecstatic, wonderful experience and happiness. Anybody interested? Do we have any takers? Anybody want this product? See, he did this publicly, just like we see that we're doing the same thing. Okay, we're empowered to chant Hare Krishna in ecstasy, and basically we're still doing the same thing. Hey, anybody interested in this product of chanting like this? Do you like this? Do you like this as a real prema? Oh, well, no, I don't know, man. All our authorities, they all said many lifetimes before we get that. I don't know. Maybe we should go with that. No, why go with that when you can have this? This is real. Don't worry. You come here. You'll see this is trustworthy. You'll see we got better knowledge than even any of those preaching these other things because the Lord is empowering. He's a progressor, man. Our Lord is progressive. This is progressive Vaishnava. Yeah, just take the gift. It's here again. Hey, surprise party. Isn't this a surprise? We're just having a surprise party for the Vaishnavas. They didn't know it. Surprise! They thought, wow, we thought there was so many lifetimes before we can get there. Surprise! We're here. It's revival time. Anybody interested to get on board, man? We'll show you. We'll prove it to you. We'll show you. You'll understand the book now. You've been waiting for this. You thought you had to wait more life? No, surprise. The Lord ain't waiting. Just come accept the gift. Come to Sadhu Sangha. Make friends with these glorious devotees. Become part of this family and you'll become part of Lord Chaitanya's family. Otherwise, you miss the boat. If you miss this family, you're going to miss the boat. There ain't one family out there that is demonstrating what we are demonstrating here, how close we are with Lord Chaitanya and Radha Krishna. There ain't one. If they are, let's see. Show yourselves. Show your cards, man. You got a pair of deuces or a straight flush, royal flush, like here. Okay. We're here to, there's no time to waste, man. Find the place where you can, the door to go to Vrindavan, man. In this life, it's open. Who will walk through? Go ahead, Tom, read some more.
But the real purpose of Lord Krishna's appearance was to stage a dramatic performance.
Oh, by the way, yeah. This does somebody ever experience rainbows surrounding an enlightened person? Yeah, mainly what you need to see, the important thing is, are they relishing devotional mellows? See, because that is the important thing. You could see rainbows and all these things around a person. But if they're not relishing mellows, that's diddly squat. Make sure they, look for those qualities, not the rainbows. I mean, you could, if they see rainbows, great, but if you don't, look for the real qualification is the relishing mellows and the happiness of that. Okay, go ahead, Tom.
Real purpose of Lord Krishna's appearance was to stage a dramatic performance of his transcendental pastimes at Vrajabhumi, thus exhibiting the higher limit of transcendental mellow in the exchanges of reciprocal love between the living entity and the Supreme Lord.
Yeah, see, that's an enlightened person who is in that shows that this person is living in their spiritual body. Their spiritual body is awakened. You can see how they are relating to God, just like people are relating to people in the body and the material bodies and identifications. They're doing that with God. Their love is for God. Their beloved is God and not some mundane woman in the body. I mean, really. You may be married and all that, but your real beloved is Krishna. You know that because your spiritual body is awakened. Okay? You see that person, they're relating to God in the ways people are relating to the world, but the world is kind of a dim, dark reflection. It's not really pure. Not, when you see a devotee in their spiritual body, if you're lucky, relating to God, you're seeing what real purity is, what a real pure relationship is. The spotlessly pure one is relating to his devotee. See, and that's pure and that's clean. And that is great association. That is better than great. That is the greatest association. That's better than the greatest association. Okay? That is the greatest opulence is to have that kind of association with a liberated soul. They say 1/10,000th of a second association with such a person is more valuable than all your life of bullshit association with people in the material modes of nature, believing that they're this body or they're this mind, or this body and material mind, material body. One just brushing across a devotee that is in their spiritual body, relating to the Lord. Especially, that's why Sankirtan's so powerful for the world. Just one devotee going out and just showing how they love Krishna, and not just doing it, and jumping up and down like a monkey. Okay, that's a great way to start, but come here and get this Bhakti Lata Beej. So you go out there and you taste this mellow of Bhakti right before the public, and they see something they've never seen before in their whole lives. They get a purification they can't get in any other way. It's like the Lord and the devotee coming into the hell of this material world and cooling it down like a nice jumping in a pool. The hot modes of nature beating down on everybody. And you're that cooling breeze. You're that cooling hose, hosing them down, man. That's why people smile that are ready, to smile. Oh wow, devotees chanting, and they just smile. That's Krishna. And a lot of times they don't know exactly why, but they get the experience. That means they're favorable, and that they'll just keep that going. Krishna says, "Oh, you're doing devotional service. Oh, you like that. You like hearing that name. Oh, I consider that progress." Go ahead, Tom. Oh, actually, read now the next verse.
Okay, yeah, but this cool breeze is so empowering also, and it is so practical to see this cool breeze being given, and it's so
Practical. It works.
Practical awakening. I wrote down.
It's science.
This love is practical. It's a practical awakening. It's going on.
Yeah.
It's a mercy. It's
living
this
book.
breeze.
Yeah.
You were saying so. It's so beautiful. This breeze. It's so empowering also for everyone around who relish it. They are just. They are becoming involved. They are rolling into this. It's very natural. It's so super.
So you come in contact with the true vine. It's hooked to the tree, right? The tree of Lord Chaitanya, the devotional love of God. You hook to the vine, and then you get the green all the way back. See, they got a green branch here. It's not a dry branch on Chaitanya tree. Dry branch is more of the vitae. They're a little more dry. This is a juicy, green, man. You get the chlorophyll in here, man. Purifies everything. Chlorophyll is purity, it's green, healing, all that. See, we give you the green, man. Give you the real wealth, the real green. This is the Green New Deal. The real one. This is the real wealth, the real green money, green money is green, right? Green. See, everything reminds devotees of Krishna, as the Lord shows me. See, what you see here is the verse in Chaitanya Bhagavat. I always was wondering about that verse in Chaitanya Bhagavat, but I see it here manifesting every day. In the verse in Chaitanya Bhagavat, Lord Chaitanya says, actually, every word means Krishna. Every word is a potency of Krishna. And I was wondering, what does that mean? But I see it in action here. See, every word starts to illuminate. Everything is speaking about Krishna, glorifying Krishna is Krishna. Practically, you can see it. Can you see it? That's why I say, you guys, somebody pull out these aphorisms. There's nothing like them. They're very unusual. All these symptoms are... See, Buddhist way of experiencing enlightenment, the rainbows. Okay, you see, that's so insignificant. It's inconclusive. You know, somebody could be a demigod type and manifest rainbows or shape change. Hey, man, lizard people can do that, right? They can create portals and everything. But would you follow the lizards? Did you know these lizards thing? They can make portals and go in them. See, that's all that mystic opulence. But then they'll just eat you up, right? Those lizards, they see you as food. So why follow the one they can create portals, shape change you into a beautiful woman like Putana and all that stuff? You know, no, find those who this is the real standard, man. Relishing mellow, tasting this ecstatic, exquisite bhakti. See, so that's the thing. Don't look for these rainbows, man. You know, demons can create rainbows and stuff like that. See, that's why these Buddhists, they're not clear, man. They need more shiksha. Whether they accept it, probably not in this life, but you know. Go ahead there, Tom.
We talked before about the snake swallowing the other one, the bigger snake, the more conclusive snake. The conclusive snake swallows the inconclusive snake.
Exactly. That's exactly what we're doing. We're eating. We're drinking the ocean of poison out here. You know, that's basically what we're doing, just swallowing it up, man. Only Shiva can do it, and those who are like Shiva. You got to be like Shiva, man. He also when he chants Hare Krishna, he dances and laughs and cries like a madman. Unless you can do that, you can't drink this ocean of poison. Okay? You notice we're drinking it like with the truth. The truth is just gobbling it right up, the illusion. You ever see that Pac-Man? Goes around eating with a big mouth. That's us. Pac-Mans, the golden Pac-Man, so yellow, you know, eating up all these illusions. You ever play that game? Go ahead, read the verse.
Lord Krishna thought, all the universe is filled with the conception of my majesty. But love, weakened by that sense of majesty, does not satisfy me.
Yeah, you know, everybody is thinking, just even if you're an atheist, there's some you see, wow, this world is amazing. Ah, it's so attractive. You know, it's so opulent. And it is. See, but your love is diminished. Even if you're like this, oh God, you're so great, you're this and that. See, it's diminished. It doesn't control the Lord. See, the Lord wants people to know that. That's why He came as Lord Chaitanya. That's why we're here. The Lord wants people to know that we're His emissaries. We're showing basically, wow, the Lord. He wants to be worshiped in this way. Look how beautiful it is. Look how ecstatic it is. Look how much knowledge you can get by worshiping like this. Come on, you haven't seen this in 550 years. Come on board with this kind of worship, man. It's fantastic. See, the book says that, and we have to show that. The book says, oh, the world is, oh, yeah, and people read that. Look, 50 years they read that, but nobody's coming to that stage. To show the world, oh, you got to be an example to show the world that, yeah, all the world is worshiping like that. Go look at ISKCON, look at these devotees. They're all, you know, on reverence. Yeah, but we're the kind of devotees that are the book personified here. You see all the word, something different. See, we're showing how the Lord, this worship is overwhelming Him and His devotees at the same time. This union is so deep, it's not separated. I mean, you just come so close to God. It's so powerful. It's so yummy. See, everything is accentuated, accented. See, it's like that, not just vegetables without salt, a lot of salt and spices in this worship. It's intense. It's fabulous beyond. That's what you got to see if Lord Chaitanya's mercy is here. Real, deep mercy. So, yeah, ask your questions. There's no upset.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
It said here, this majesty, but love weakened by that sense of majesty does not satisfy me. So there are this genuine, deep majesty from the source, and then there's this superficial, that's what I feel, superficial majesty that is kind of shadow majesty, and the ones who follow that doesn't satisfy the Lord. He's not pleased.
Okay, it's like this. Let's use it. Say President Trump. Okay, say President Trump. Now, he's important, right? Important person. Just like people think God is an important person, right? If you're a devotee, sort of, more or less. Okay, you think God is a very important, very wonderful, very opulent, everything. Okay. Same thing as think Trump. Oh, he's a great person. He's fantastic and everything. Okay. But do you really know him very well? If you're not living with him and being close to him and all, you don't really know, can't relish the happiness that a friend you can have friend to friend. Okay. So the closer you are, the more you're going to really know that Lord, his real nature, right? That will make you happy. Okay. Same thing, intimacy and dealings with people when they're in relationship that makes them happy. But there's an edge to it, though. You get the unhappiness. You see their friggin' faults, too. And it makes you miserable. And sometimes you want to get away. If you got really close to Trump, you might say, well, it's really nice and all this. But this other stuff, I don't know, man. But anyway, that's the world. That's a world example. Now, with Krishna, it's different. See, it's different because the closer you get Krishna, the more you know him and you know his more nature, what he likes. And that is so ecstatic. It's more ecstatic. It's more tasty, more enlivening, more happiness in that because of that intimacy. See, without the edge. Without, you do this, people trying to do this in the world. Oh, if I can only get close to Trump, or can I only get close to this beautiful lady or man, if I only could possess them and have them. See, and maybe you get some intimacy. Oh, yeah, but look at those faults. Oh, yuck. Blah. Because they're not purified. See, same thing. We're here to, hey, man, do this with God. All the world knows his majesty. Okay, you're distant. You Vaishnavas out there in ISKCON, Gaudiya Math, Gaudiya Smriti, all you, come, let us show you the glories of this intimacy. Let's show you the book personified here. Isn't that nice? Where do you see a Sangha where you can read in what you read in a book is here? It's empowered to be here. That's the only way this is going to fly in this world now, in this life. You got to see the book in action. And it packs a wallop. And it knocks the material consciousness right out of you. Like, boom. And boom, you're in your spiritual body. Yeah. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah. And these demons, these two demonic forces, Jama and Kama and what was it, Yamasanda. I feel that they are the representing the downward forces that they are. It becomes clear
you
to
see,
me now.
It's misidentifying with something lower. Okay. And not understanding what is actually topmost. So it fights. It's just like the modes of nature. Okay. Modes of nature, modes of ignorance fight with the mode of passion. And mode of passion fights with the mode of ignorance. Okay. Mode of goodness also. All these modes are fighting each other for supremacy. That's just how it causes friction. Okay. Now, when the transcendental Lord comes or empowers his devotees to come, and they're working, there's a friction. See, Jarasandha was actually a worshiper, like in the mode of goodness, even, but he was known as a demon simply because he fought with Krishna. See? So this causes friction because even mode of goodness wants to fight, not all the time, but usually, unless you got special mercy, wants to fight with pure goodness because it doesn't understand it. Just like Devananda Pandit was in mode of goodness, right? He threw Srivas Thakur out of his class. It's violent, right? Yeah, they had him thrown out. They dragged him right out, threw him out right on the street. He's a pure devotee. See, fight. What are you doing? You're disturbing our class. Get rid of this guy. See, fighting with the mode of pure goodness. And that's just how it is, And so, but this is a good fight. See, this fight, Krishna wins because he's stronger than anything and anybody. See, when the Lord is here, that's why people get delivered. Some people will resist for a lifetime or 2 or 3 or whatever, but, eventually, hopefully they'll be delivered. Otherwise they stay until they get this situation. Basically, it's just association. If you just come into this association and go through the purification of it, you're going to be close, very fast track, man. You're fast tracking it back to Godhead. You'll probably do it in this life. Because all you have to do is come to the point of equal faith in Guru and Krishna like that, and then you understand everything. Becomes clear and more clear and more clear, perfect, more perfect, more perfect. And then you're qualified to go be with the devotees because now you're qualified here. Here I want to be around devotees. Yeah, I want to come to Sadhu Sangha. Well, what are you going to do in your next life? You don't think you're going to be attracted by your vibration, by your frequency to devotees like that? Because you like it here, you're going to like it there. But you don't like it here. This is why with many of these gurus, they don't like what's going on here. Well, they won't like it there either. This is their opportunity. Where do you see such high-level purification, high-level ecstatic worship, high-level knowledge, the essence of knowledge? You look at these people, they're looking at T-shirts. Oh, you got a T-shirt on. What kind of guru are you if you're looking at a T-shirt and not looking at what's coming out of this mouth, what's coming out of these eyes, and what's coming out of this heart, and what's going into these ears? What kind of representative are you when this is available?
Whoa. When I'm listening to you, I have to express.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, go for it.
It's like I wrote down this identification with the real self and being in this battle and asking myself, what is the real self? On which side am I really on yet of this battle? Where am I? And then finding back the real pure self. So this is whoa. I hope you understand what I mean. So being in this battle, in this churning, in this illusionary world, and then finding back my real self in this battle, it's whoa, I have no other words.
Good. That's what I like to see. Progress.
Wow, this is so huge.
Yeah, read a little bit more and then we're
Yeah.
gonna wrap it up here.
So all the universe is filled with the conception of my majesty, but love weakened by that sense of majesty does not satisfy me. Yes.
See, the Lord wants to show the highest satisfaction. That's why his intimate devotees have to come here. How are you going to know the Lord's satisfaction in the deepest way unless you see a devotee worshiping the Lord in ecstasy? They're reflecting the Lord's happiness. They're that intimate with God. They're so intimate with the Lord that you're seeing the Lord's happiness on the mirror of the devotee. That's called intimacy. That's what Lord Chaitanya came to teach and distribute. Anybody interested in that kind of intimacy? Because, this trumps intimacy with the Trumps out there. Everybody's just, one of these. You ever see those party favors? They go, yeah, that's their Trumps. That's the world. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you get the real trumpet is the Lord, man. That's their relationship with God, man. There's other stuff. Yeah. Yeah, but nobody knows. It's it becomes more and more obvious. This is what the Lord is showing, the Lord's happiness of being with his devotees and the happiness the devotee has being with the Lord. See, that's union. That's oneness. But that's oneness and difference. You see in both the happiness of the devotee and happiness of God. It's almost like indistinguishable in a sense, but you see in both. You see in, this is the ultimate revelation, the ultimate treasure, the ultimate pearl of great price is coming to this point. You don't think Jesus is happy about this preaching? Are you kidding? We're explaining what he knew and had more to tell people that they didn't understand. Yeah, he said, and the Holy Spirit will come and lead you unto all truth. Yeah, the Holy Spirit came upon me in 1973 and led me unto all truth. Prabhupada's books led me right there to understand, devotional mellows. Then I got more and more clear about what's really real. Shamaguri is listening. Better late than never. Yeah. Okay, let's end it now. Got things to do here this morning. Prescribed duties, move around a little bit. That was fun, huh? Great, man.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's here. Read Amy's thing here. That'll get you top off for you.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put it up.
Amy Rose, it's amazing to see the real essence of the Lord coming through an intimate devotee. So incredibly moving.
Well, we get fed here. Isn't that nice? The Lord feeds us. Your little mouths are going, we want food, Lord. You better give it. Because how can we live without your food? Okay, thank you very much. And we'll see you later. Go on Sankirtan if you got the inclination. Even if you don't, go on Sankirtan. Get your little microphones. Do what I do. You'll make people happy, and you'll feel strong, solid. Yeah. Or serve Guru. Do something, man. Complete the process, man. If you're feeling like a little spaced out, like what do I do, and or you're causing all kinds of trouble on the internet, then go and do some service. We got a lot of material out there. Figure out how to do it. You guys are creative. Figure out what to do with this thing. Go imitate what people are doing to promote their stuff. Why, if they promote their stuff, why can't people here promote our stuff? Do what they do. Get into this and you'll start to feel more and more blissful, ecstatic, and you'll see more devotees coming naturally. All right. We'll see you in a bit. Hare Krishna. Hare Bo.